Hope you love cold showers in the morning.
Yeah, neither do we. At 365 Plumbing of Nevada, our plumbing experts fix everything from small drips to full house jobs.
No, not 365.
And to extend the life of your heater, try our $89 water heater flush. This prevents corrosion and leaks from your heater and guarantees hot water all year long.
I hate these guys.
Experience peace of mind with 365 Plumbing of Nevada. Call today.
Many things in a mother's life affect her pregnancy. You can help improve the health of mothers and babies in Nevada by completing a Pregnancy Risk Assessment Monitoring System, or PRAMS, survey from the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The survey asks new moms about their experience before, during, and after pregnancy. Responses are confidential. If you receive a PRAMS survey, please share your story.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday. It's September 3rd, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. An emotional plea on Capitol Hill today as women who say they were abused by Jeffrey Epstein share their powerful testimonies. They're demanding transparency from the Department of Justice and the release of the long withheld records.
In a powerful news conference, steps from the Capitol, survivors of Jeffrey Epstein shared their stories, some for the very first time, calling on Congress to better protect victims of sexual abuse.
The days of sweeping this under the rug are over. We, the survivors, say no more. I want to help create a world where survivors of sexual abuse and abuse of power can come forward safely. And I ask Congress to join me in that effort, not only by passing this bill, but by ensuring that those who step forward have legal support to face their abusers and see justice done.
Their appeal comes as the Epstein investigation remains clouded in secrecy, from sealed court records to unanswered questions about the late financier's powerful connections.
This is an issue that matters so much to Americans. This is an issue that doesn't have political boundaries. It's an issue that Republicans and Democrats should never fight about. As a matter of fact, it's such an important issue that it should bring us all together. It's grieved me to watch the arguments and debates take place among my colleagues and even the administration. I think this is something that was worth fighting for.
Now pressure is growing within the Republican Party to demand more transparency in the case, even as party leaders weigh the political risk of defying President Donald Trump, who's attempted to downplay the controversy.
I think it's shameful that this has been called a hoax. Hopefully today, we can clear that up. This is not a hoax. This is real. There are real survivors. There are real victims to this criminal enterprise. And the perpetrators are being protected because they're rich and powerful and political donors to the establishment here in Washington, D.C.
For the survivors, the politics matter less than the truth.
Today, I stand here with the women who have really helped me to find the strength to come out and come forward to share my story for the very first time. Together, we are stronger than ever. While she may not be with us, Virginia Roberts, we will continue to use our voices to strengthen yours always.
More news now, and closer to home, new signs are going up around the Calvada Eye after growing concerns about people just getting too close to wild animals, reminding the public that it's not just dangerous, it's against the law.
As the newest edition of the Calvada herd is capturing hearts across Pahrump, Zamora has sparked a renewed fascination with the area's iconic wild horses. But with rising interest comes rising concern. Reports of people approaching, feeding, even attempting to ride. These wild animals have prompted action from the local group Southwestern Wilds. The group called on town and county leaders to enforce Nevada law, which clearly prohibits interaction with wild horses. Their voices have now been heard. As of last week, new signs have been posted around the Calvada Eye, warning visitors and residents not to feed or touch the animals, in accordance with NRS 569.040. Officials say more signage is on the way. Advocates say these efforts are essential to protecting both the horses and the people who admire them, and they're urging everyone to enjoy the herd from a respectful distance.
And the Nevada Health Authority is asking for the input from residents of the Silver State with the help in spending money coming our way from Trump's Big Beautiful Bill Act. The money is targeted for medical care in rural areas, like right here in Nye County. President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act is poised to make a difference in rural communities, including Nye County. The Silver State is seeking input from Nevadans. The newly created Rural Health Transformation Program will deliver an investment of more than $50 billion over 5 years to transparently and efficiently transform rural health access, explained in an official White House memorandum. The Nevada Health Authority needs to prioritize rural medical needs in its application to receive new government funds. All 50 states will share in the Trump administration's new health care program. A press release also stated that rural health care providers, hospitals, public health, and county health officers are encouraged to comment. Nevada Health Authority press release said that input from Nevada residents can be submitted through a survey until September 22nd. Residents should visit nva.nv.gov/community/rural_health_transformation and fill out the survey at the bottom of the web page. A virtual community workshop is planned for the end of the month. A major DUI enforcement effort over the Labor Day weekend led to dozens of arrests across the Las Vegas Valley. Police say the crackdown was aimed at keeping roads safe during one of the busiest travel weekends of the year.
Over the Labor Day weekend, a coordinated DUI super blitz resulted in 50 arrests across Las Vegas. Las Vegas Metro Police joined forces with Nevada State Police and Boulder City Police to saturate roadways with patrols. Officers made 955 traffic stops and issued 631 citations as part of the holiday campaign. Among those arrested, 42 people suspected of driving under the influence and 8 others for unrelated offenses. In one case, police say a firearm was recovered during an arrest. In a post to social media, Metro wrote, "Remember, lives are in the balance, and one life lost is too many." This year's blitz is part of an ongoing effort to reduce DUI-related crashes and fatalities in southern Nevada.
More local stories, sports, and weather coming up. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Make this the summer event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. Summer is here and the deals are heating up. At Saida Trudeau, we have the perfect vehicle at a great price just for you, like an all-new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 with as much as $4,000 in rebates. Looking for more adventure? How about a brand new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon 4x4 at employee pricing? That's right, you pay what we pay, plus an extra $3,250 in rebates to save you even more. Maybe a brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie 4x4 Crew Cab is more your style, with rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months or employee pricing and an extra $3,000 in rebates. At Saida Trudeau, you're sure to find a great deal and great service all summer long. Come see us today and make this the summer event you'll never forget. Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Centered Health is here in Pahrump, offering primary care, advanced wound care, and pain and vascular treatments. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and located at 1360 East Nevada Highway 372, Suite 5. We're accepting new patients and most insurances. Call us at 775-990-1772 to schedule a visit today. Centered Health, your bridge to better health.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Well, I had a chance earlier today to sit down with local businessman Matt Sadler and discuss his interest in running for a seat on the county commission in the next election cycle. We also discussed local issues affecting Nye County residents. It's Chris Palermo, and I am here with someone well known in the community. And well, the news here, why we're here with Matt Sadler, is because he is interested in running for County Commission. KPVM-TV News 25 exclusive here with Matt. Hey, good morning, Matt.
Good morning. Great to be here. Thanks for coming down.
So we came out today because I know it's a little early to announce this, but County Commissioner seat will be up. Tell us when.
In June of 2026. So now we're about 9 months out. And the seats coming up are 4 and 5, and I am running for Commission 5.
Okay. So, the people like someone who is not a politician. You're not a politician, all right?
Not exactly.
The framers and the folks that organize this system in this great country realize that they want people from the community to have an input. And again, you're not a politician. Tell us, you have a business here, you're a community member. Why do you think you would be a great candidate, and if elected, somebody that would be great on the county commission board?
So basically, I uprooted my family from the Vegas area between 6 and 7 years ago now to move out here to have a little bit more freedom, limited government. And as the months and years have kind of rolled by, I see that kind of whittling away. I see some of the limited government attraction that Pahrump normally had offered. I see that slowly being eroded in favor of mimicking some bigger policies and bigger, like more urban areas. And I think it's important to have somebody up there that kind of has been around the block, so to speak, for decades now, and in conservative circles, and a lifelong registered Republican, to kind of see that our party's core might be kind of drifting away from where it used to be.
Okay, so now we're going into dicey territory here in a little bit, and I'm going to ask you a little later in this interview, what do you, right now, with the aforementioned, what do you attribute to the changes we're seeing in the population right before our very eyes?
I think some of the changes that you're seeing is the attention span of many people due to the cultural changes, due to technology's kind of shifted a bit. So what I'm seeing a lot of times is people, whereas they would tune in for a 10-minute, 15-minute podcast, 20-minute podcast, they want that 1-minute soundbite. They want that reel on Facebook. And sadly, some politicians and leaders, and this isn't only in our community, but this is nationwide, can kind of take advantage of the short attention span of the consumer, capitalize on fears, capitalize on their own agenda to kind of push people in the direction that they want to be pushed. And oftentimes what we're seeing, and this is why we started this group, Grassroots Conservatives, that we have meetings every month here in my office, is that we use it as a way to kind of anchor the community into what's really important. So we have folks that sit in on the meetings and they last hours on end, and that's a whole nother,
So these folks come in here and I guess they vent and, we all sit along here and kind of be along the same lines. But do you get anywhere, any of the conversations you have with your folks in your group here, does that get us anywhere?
I think it does. This group, and if some of the viewers or listeners don't realize this, is that our group is the one that put together the major debates in the last election cycle. So we had 2 rounds of debates very early on in November of that last election cycle, and then again closer to May when early voting was starting. In addition to that, we spearheaded a campaign which I'm pretty proud to say that I think a lot of the other Republican parties, central committees throughout the state, and even the state party took a hold of the ranked choice voting initiative that was out there. We spearheaded a campaign against that.
Tell us how folks watching that don't know much about you, maybe until now, how they can reach you and to get in touch with you.
Yeah, one of the beauties about Google is you can just Google the name Matt Sather, and the same cell phone number I've had since 1996 will be actually proudly displayed on Google. But for folks who don't want to do that, just go to votemattsadler.com. That's actually the campaign website, but that has easy contact information for me, and you'll see updates to that site, ways to connect with me via email. I do return emails, I do return text messages, I do return calls. So.
Matt, thanks so much for being on with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. God bless you all.
And new video now shows Las Vegas police using a grappler tool to stop a carjacking suspect. The arrest happened last month, and now we're seeing how it unfolded.
Sky-high footage shows Las Vegas officers deploying the grappler to stop a fleeing driver on August 18th. Police say 29-year-old Vincent Farmer had just stolen his ex-girlfriend's car, pushing her out before taking off. During the pursuit, officers learned Farmer also had a warrant out of Nye County for attempted murder. The grappler disabled the car and Farmer was arrested without incident. Las Vegas police have used the grappler before, but the device attracted new attention in recent days after the use of one in Michigan ripped the rear axle clean off a stolen car.
Okay, coming up, sports. A lot of people have been waiting for football. It's coming. Mikey Ruhan has that and more. You're watching News 25.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Are you tired of dropped calls and high phone bills? Switch to Valley Communications Voice over Internet Protocol home phone services and experience crystal clear calls and great rates while using Valley Communications Internet services, which provides lightning fast internet. For the first 12 months, enjoy phone services starting at $19.95. It's an easy choice. Visit us today at valleycom.com to learn more. Valley Communications, local, affordable, reliable.
Hi,
Are you a first-time homebuyer? If so, let me help. Many times the process of buying a home is stressful, and for many people, it's easier to procrastinate and rent instead of being a first-time homebuyer. Allow me to help guide you through the process of buying your first home. There's several programs that are out there that can help you buy your first home with very little money or even no money down. Take action today. Call me at 702-333-HOME.
We learn a lot from our families, like valuable life lessons passed down through the generations. Lessons that build healthy habits and skills, and a healthy awareness of potential dangers. Lessons like how to fix a leaky faucet or pipe so dripping water won't attract pests like cockroaches. And important things like gardening and caring for your yard by removing standing water, which will prevent disease-transmitting mosquitoes from thriving. How to clean up the crumbs when food spills happen, so your home won't become a magnet for mice or ants. You see, a pest-free home is a healthy home. And a healthy home is a happy home. When it comes to keeping our families safe, it's those little life lessons that make all the difference. For more information, visit pestworld.org.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. The Las Vegas Raiders are kicking off their season on the road against the New England Patriots this Sunday. It's an early game, 10 a.m. game here on Las Vegas time. Who will Tom Brady root for? Mikey has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators were up in Sacramento Tuesday trying to catch a win against the Sacramento River Cats, and they did. A nail biter. They squeaked by 3-2. Game 2 of the cat fight is tonight at 6:45 p.m. UNLV Rebels football is 2-0 under new head coach Dan Mullen. They're gearing up for a huge showdown this Saturday at Allegiant Stadium against UCLA. And over the weekend, the Premier Speed Cubing League held its first ever Vegas tournament. 40 competitors from across the country came to downtown Catata Park to twist, turn, and totally melt minds in a double elimination showdown. Seriously, some of these cubes got solved faster than I can find my reading glasses. The Las Vegas Raiders are kicking off their season on the road against New England Patriots this Sunday. Sunday. Will Tom Brady be there? Who will he root for? The Las Vegas Aces are back on the hardwood this Thursday hosting the Minnesota Lynx. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Mikey. Well, the Labor Day drawing came and went without a big Powerball winner, but the jackpot chase is far from over.
With no one hitting the billion-dollar prize Monday night, the Powerball jackpot has now soared to an eye-popping $1.3 billion. The next chance to win it all? Wednesday night. The estimated cash payout stands at $589 million before taxes. Monday's winning numbers 8, 23, 25, 40, and 53. Powerball number 5. While no one hit the jackpot, 10 lucky players across the country matched all 5 white balls, each scoring $1 million prize. Those winning tickets were sold in California, Florida, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Jersey, where there were 2 winners, plus New York, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. This Wednesday's drawing now ranks as the 5th largest Powerball jackpot in history, and the 9th biggest lottery prize ever offered in the U.S.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
And that's the Lerner and Rowe weather cam on a Wednesday, looking out from the KPVM-TV studios here in Pahrump. And you have felt the humidity in the air, nearly 60 degrees dew point. That is muggy. We have complete forecasts coming up.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE-certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PaHrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PaHrumpCars.com.
Struggling with opioid or alcohol use in rural Nevada? West Care Nevada is here to help. Our rural opioid and alcohol recovery program, called ROAR, offers medication-assisted treatment and support services to help you take back control. Since 1973, we've helped people build healthier, brighter futures. Call 775-751-6990. Take the first step today.
To sit with a dog on a glorious day is like heaven. When the right dog finds the right human, it's as if it always was and always will be. They protect each other, love each other, teach each other. More importantly, they never let the other down.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo giving you the weather forecast from the anchor desk. It was 88 in Fernley, Fallon, looking at 89 degrees today. Carson City, 86. Tonopah hit 78. Goldfield, 81. And it's still not 80 in Beatty. It's 91. Amargosa, 97. 93 at our friends in Las Vegas. Death Valley is 107. And the sun rose this morning at just about 6:17 a.m. 33% humidity, but it's the dew point. It was close to 60 degrees. Easterly wind, 10 miles an hour, and we hit a high near 93 degrees today. The sun is going to set tonight, just about 7:08 p.m., and we're at 43% humidity. The wind is out of the east at 7 miles an hour. A low temp tonight, 74 degrees, and your forecast looks like this. On tomorrow, 96 degrees and sunny. Friday, 95, 96 on Saturday. Sunday, it's 96, 95 again on Monday. Tuesday, 93. We're going down a little bit. Next Wednesday, 90 degrees. And later next week, the 60s for our low temperatures. That's kind of cool. It's still feeling kind of chilly in the morning. I go out on the Palermo weather deck and I do have my coffee and look at Mount Charleston. But I'll tell you what, this morning, though, although it was a lower temperature, it was quite muggy, but it is still not time for pumpkin spice just yet. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. News 25, I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title.